Hi, this is Master Han. Today I'll be demonstrating two nunchucks. Very similar to the single nunchucks, but you just want to make sure they don't run into each other. So I'll do some basic motions. For instance, with a single nunchuck, you did a figure 8 motion. You can do that with the two nunchucks. So if you're doing it together, you'll be doing like this, for instance. This is the figure 8 motion. Notice I don't do it together because it'll land into each other. So I do it a little bit apart. One high, one low. One high, one low. Whichever one's higher, it doesn't matter. You can do it at the same time as long as they don't intersect. Once again, you do the underarm, you can do the inside, outside, over, catch. Inside, outside, over, and catch. Whatever you do for the one, you can do for the other. Now, one of the unique things also that you can do is when you swing, you can do the swing. Notice also, I'm doing it at two different levels. One's higher, one's lower. If you do it at the same level, they'll run into each other. So, stuff that you cannot do, for instance, if you're doing it across your neck, because it's at the same level, it's gonna run into each other. At best, you can stick it on your shoulders. But to try to catch it, obviously you can't because your hand is occupied. So there's certain things you can't do with two nunchucks. Now, I showed you the figure 8. What you can do is, you can vary this figure 8 a little bit so that it's a little off time. Now, watch what I'm doing here. I'm going 1, 2, but when I'm going 2, this one continues. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is called a variable time figure 8 motion. You can do this with a nunchuck. You can also do it with a rope or a belt. You can also vary the time. We did the inside-outside catch. You could do inside, inside, outside, outside catch. A little bit off time. So you can vary this motion to make it a little bit more interesting. Same thing with strikes. You can strike, strike. You can catch. You can do various things with two different motions. You can also vary it a little bit. You can do this kind of motion. As you can see, you can experiment with a lot of different things. Any twirl that you do, you can also twirl and then catch. So what I recommend is with the two nunchucks, experiment with a lot of different things that you would do with a single nunchuck. Just make sure that you understand its limitations. Those are the techniques for the two nunchucks. Thank you.